Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. We're going to start this off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's it going, you guys? It's Jake White, JJW, coming at you from Norrell Toyota in Fort McMurray. Just wanted to say hi and come on down and check the place out.
Hi, my name's Richard. I'm the service manager here at Norrell Toyota.
Hi there, I'm Adam. I'm here at Norrell Toyota. I'm a product advisor.
Hi, I'm Cass. I'm the appointment coordinator. Happy to help you.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Norrell Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. As you've seen, you met all my staff. These guys are all my family. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
And we are back, another YouTube, maybe Rumble exclusive. I don't know where this is airing, but it's just me and Tanner talking. And just like the last episode we shot, I'm going to be distracted because I got a text message that I got to look at. So, Tanner, what's new and exciting?
I don't know. Same thing as 5 minutes ago when we filmed the last episode.
What were we talking about 5 minutes ago when we filmed the last episode?
Raving. Different ideas, $1 million episode. Meeting Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, $1 million episode. That's such a good idea. That is such a good idea. So I can't wait. Like, let's, you know what? Let's spoil it a little bit in regards to, do you think it should only be one episode? Should we add stuff into this? Like, it's $1 million. What should...
I think it should be 2 episodes. One of our original idea and one filmed with the person who bought it.
Oh, so they buy it and then there's another one filmed with them, so they get something out of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, I think the person should get something as well.
Yeah, like physical.
Physical. Like, I was thinking more hanging out with us, like in a different situation, but I like your idea in regards to they can film and hang out with us afterwards.
Yeah, we can film with them and determine if they're actually cool enough for us to hang out with.
That's right. Yeah, excuse me. It's a good idea. Okay, that's what we'll do.
I only have really good or really bad ideas.
That's right. The real question is, when do you want to film this?
I don't know. I don't make these decisions.
Once we figure out the software issues that we're currently struggling, we'll film. We'll do it.
All right.
Because like as of right now, because what it comes down to is I don't feel like editing it.
Yeah.
And so if it was 2 cameras, like I have to edit. I not have to. I edit all of these episodes that are not on the software. So, and editing 2 cameras, you know, proper work.
But you can do it in so quick, Elliott. Why don't you just do it more?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, listen. Because I don't want to.
I can't argue that logic.
I don't want to, is what it comes down to. But, yeah. I actually am liking, and I'm liking the format of not having to talk into this mic. It's easier for me to like move around and talk.
Yeah.
However, I know the sound quality isn't there. We could use the other mics that we have in theory, though. Like, that's what, what's his name? Chelsea and the boys are doing at Flagrant. They're using lapel mics.
Yeah. We have those. So.
We have them, so we could start using them, right, in theory. But do they tie into that?
Are they Bluetooth? They might.
Yeah.
Do they record the sound on the device themselves?
Yes, if you want them to. It'd just be more software to download to figure out is what it comes down to.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But that being said, for me it's more podcasty to use these things.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we've got a lot of changes coming that we can potentially do when Steve gets back. We'll ask him all these questions.
It's that time of year.
That time of year. But yeah, it's like, it is more of a, like when I can move and sit and we don't have that barrier.
Yeah.
You know, it's more of a, I feel with the conversations that we shot like this, it has been more of a conversation.
Well, it takes out some of the fear of being on a podcast, right? The mics are gone.
That's right.
So, like, no more, oh my god, mics, camera, lights, action, right? Like, they take out the thing they can immediately see.
So I think we might retire these things. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. If we can.
If we can. Yeah.
Because that sounds like more work for me. And we don't do a lot of work here.
And we'd have to... Well, the one thing I don't like about the new mics that we have the lapel mics that we have is like each one of them has to be charged independently. Like
Yeah,
they're not
like
in
you
that
can't.
case
They.
anymore.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But it's an annoyance, and so like I just had to charge them, and I had to like get 3 different three USB
Cords.
cords to like charge them.
Well,
I
now
guess you could get a splitter, but like
now that you have 3, it won't be that hard. You just need a designated charging spot for them.
yeah, and we have 3 bricks that we could use here, and they don't have to be the super bricks. I guess we could use like old-fashioned bricks because we just plug them in after every use.
Well, and these two extenders here for like the power cords and stuff have USB slots in them. 2 each, so
Okay.
there's options.
I'm liking these options, bro.
I like when you just get an idea randomly, like
Yeah.
for all of you at home. He just thought of this right now,
Yeah,
and we're probably gonna do it.
that's right.
That's how Elliott Pierre's brain works. That's how I have a job.
Yeah,
So
here's an idea. Let's do it.
yeah,
Yeah, and it usually, for the most part, works out.
I can't think of an idea that didn't work out for you in the long run.
Yeah, I know. It usually works.
Short term, you kind of get screwed sometimes, but
Yeah.
that's usually for the best.
That's right. Facts. So there's that. There's an idea that I'm really excited to do with you and collaborate. Is that background sound idea? Like,
So what I'm going to start telling my people my main job is, I just record sounds in the bush.
yeah. So like, sounds in the bush. I think you got daytime, nighttime. You got all seasons. Could you imagine what it sounds like in the winter? Like, I loved your spin on
Wispy.
going to a coffee shop.
Yeah, like you can do all different kinds of crowds, anywhere that you feel calm and peaceful.
Yeah. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
We just better hope your mic is good enough.
Well, do you think that's the mic that we'd use? What do you think?
I don't know, like, because, like, it really, a lot of those videos sometimes use designated recording audio, so I don't know how this picks up wind. If it's either really like your iPhone picks up wind where it's, or if it's like actually picking up that of the breeze.
You just created a work project for yourself. Can you do some research into that?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you just create like, does like that.
I gotta shut up.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause
Alright, folks, this has been the Mac City Morning Show. Thank you for watching.
yeah, Tyler's gotta go do some work. Yeah, no, it's like this is why we talked about it. I think it's a great concept. I would tune in to watch that, and like you tune into like you already look at stuff in the background. Like I think it's like a concept people would tune into. And
I would not, but you'd watch the heck out of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you put on background stuff every once in a while.
Yeah, but it's usually my own music.
Fair enough.
You put on background stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need it.
Mm-hmm. Desperately.
Yeah.
Desperately. Yeah. So, yeah. And I think, like, I just love the sounds of Fort McMurray. So, tomorrow, depending on what your research shows, tomorrow's Wednesday, we might do one of these tomorrow. Just film one in the woods, because it's fall, right?
So now I gotta do it tonight?
Yeah.
This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Yeah.
At this job.
Yeah. That's right. So, hopefully the mic that we have works perfectly. Like, it's an expensive mic. So I can't see why it wouldn't.
Because it's a video mic, it's not an audio mic.
Right.
Yeah, like they... Yeah, like the first thing that I get says you need a recording device,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a hand recorder or something like that.
I think our new lavalier mics might actually do the trick, because that's kind of what they were saying they do. Anyways, I'm going to give you those so you can look into that one as well, that product. But I think like that's when the guy was selling it to me. He was like, "Hey, you can use it as this type of recorder as well." So hopefully one of the two microphone systems we have potentially would do a good job at that.
It'll do it, it's just the quality that you're trying to get out of it, right? Like you want this to be something people can play in a coffee shop while they're sleeping, while they're meditating, right?
What do you think? You think the quality will be there with those mics?
I think like if you're trying to get it based off of what you've already watched, you're gonna need a hand recorder.
What's a hand recorder?
It's a recorder that fits in your hand.
Okay. And it's just like purely for audio.
Yep.
Okay.
But all I can do it, maybe this will. It really depends like how noisy it is, because like you gotta figure a bird isn't chirping for 20 minutes straight.
Mm-hmm.
And like how is it gonna pick up the wind, and what's rustling, and what's gonna walk in front, and all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see with what you're trying to do, what we can do, but
Yeah, we'll
nothing's
test-
impossible.
We'll test it out. See how it sounds with what we got.
Nothing's impossible, so.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that idea, especially like when we go on our adventures out of town. We could just be like, hey, turn it on and just record something. That's a new track.
Yeah, and call it like Adventures with Mac.
That's right.
Or Adventures with the Mac City Crew or something.
Like when we go to Edmonton, for example, and we're just hanging out downtown somewhere. Just turn it on and downtown sounds.
Sounds of Ghosts.
That's right. About to go to the East Coast.
No, Sounds of Ghosts.
Sounds of Ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be downtown Edmonton.
Remember that time I bumped into some vampires downtown?
That's what I'm saying. Ah, ghost.
That wasn't a ghost. That was a vampire.
It was both.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, it definitely looked like she'd suck somebody.
Was not a good. I'm very happy you're with it.
Yeah, honestly, mister, let's go make friends.
Some people you're just not allowed to make friends with.
No, some people are not trying to be your friend.
That's right. Yeah. Luckily, I did not have to learn that the hard way. You just gave me the lesson, so I was like, all right.
I know, and you were so cocky until I fed you some valid points.
Yeah.
I could have handled that. No, you couldn't.
No.
You're right, I couldn't.
Good. No, that was fed me some valid points. That was the length of the conversation.
Yeah. Do you want to go back and try? No.
What are you eating there? What are you getting?
Pieces, pieces.
Yeah, what are you getting out of that plastic?
Oh, pins.
Oh.
Playing with pins.
Okay. I was just like, you like.
Definitely not eating the pins.
That's right.
Not
Okay.
that much of a
Okay.
robot. Push pins.
Let me see. Oh,
Thumbtacks. Push pins, yeah,
Okay, where
whatever.
do you get those from?
I bought them to hang up the stuff in my room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Your room, aka the office,
Yeah.
aka the studio.
it's my room.
That's right.
I just let you be here.
That's right.
Yeah.
I told somebody that, but nobody believes me when I say it. They just look at me funny and just like, hey. You know what I just realized?
What?
Although we turn on those lights,
Yeah?
those lights are not.
Bright or pointing at you?
That's right.
Yeah.
Like it'll be good for the camera. Like we're all good, but
This one's doing heavy work anyways.
That's right. That's right. And then we have like the above lights going on. But I just realized those camera lights were for the soiree that we threw here.
Yeah, the soiree, hey, the adventure we went on.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, sometimes you don't gotta travel to go on an adventure.
No.
You can still trip.
Yeah, there's many different ways to go on a different trip.
That's right. So, yeah, I just realized that looking at it, episode 2, being like, those lights are doing absolutely
No work.
no work right now.
Yep.
Well, they're making certain things look nice, I guess.
Sort of like me.
Yeah.
I don't know how much work they're doing, but I know we need them.
Yeah, that's right. I'm really excited about this discussion that we're having in regards to audio equipment for the show, in regards to lapel miking it up, and or like for
Hand mic?
the hand mic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You really deep in thought over it, eh?
Yeah, yeah. And so for everybody at home, this is like, I feel this is a great episode in regards to, this is how we come up with ideas here. This is a lot of what we do.
And if anybody wants to give us a hand mic or hand mic sponsor us, you know, we're always available.
I'm gonna call Jerry.
There you go.
He definitely has something.
Yeah.
Yup.
Shout out Jerry Neville.
Big shout out to Jerry. Yup. I guarantee Jerry's got something. If these don't work, we need to do our research into this one. And when I say we, I mean you.
So what if my research was calling the guy with the best piece of equipment possible for the job?
Sure.
Then call Jerry.
Yeah.
Because like these might do it and they might do it well, but they aren't the best possible piece of equipment for the job.
But would they do a good enough job? Okay, so you're telling me we need to call Jerry and just ask him.
Like why wouldn't we?
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Maybe he'll have an older one for us to buy or something.
That's right. Okay. All right. How long? Now I'm this rabbit hole calling Jerry. How long is this?
We got 5 minutes.
We've only been on for 5 minutes?
No, we've got 5 minutes.
We've been on for 15.
Yes.
Okay. I think we're calling Jerry after this. Is what's happening, and you know me and my patience level.
See, and now
Everybody at home, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show.
yeah, for real. I also like how quickly this turned into me doing work, into you doing work.
Yeah, that's how we.
That's the green light way. Hot potato with responsibility.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do it. You email me this. No, you send it to me.
Hey, by the way, speaking of like a win for us in regards to how the workflow,
Yeah.
emailing Pam about that concert totally paid off for us.
Oh, texting her, yeah?
Yeah. She's like, hey, I got this already. It's like, oh, hey, look at that. Past Tanner, past Elliott, hooking up future Elliott and Tanner.
Yep. Current.
Yeah.
Present.
Yeah, present. That's right.
Yeah, shout out those guys. Sometimes they're awesome.
Sometimes they're awesome.
Sometimes they suck.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
What do you do? For the most part, they do work.
Yeah. They do work, that's for sure.
They do work. Yeah.
Wouldn't survive without them.
That's right. That's exactly it. When I tell people that, it's like an eye-opening aha moment for a lot of people.
Do you know how many people I learned that? One of my friends at the rave the other night was like, yeah, that's a future me problem. Yeah. And another one of my friends went, oh, Tanner says that all the time. Yeah. And she just goes, yeah, I got it from Tanner. Yeah, and it was like, how many people have I just influenced to put off their responsibilities into the future?
Or for me, I look back in time and I look at like what I used to do in my 20s and how it has dramatically benefited me now in my 30s.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, that guy back in the day, I was really putting in like some good effort that has benefited me dramatically years later.
Shout out Past Elliott.
Past Elliott was the dude, man. Like, I'm saying. It's one of those things when I'm trying to instill in Keegan.
Corporate baby girl was the best, eh?
Yeah. Like, dude, that guy I was like, sometimes it's like not immediate gratification. You do stuff and you don't know the benefit that it's going to have in the future, but like,
butterfly effect.
Yeah. So one of those things for me, like, that is a huge benefit to me now is regards to like my overall health. In regards to like, I'm pretty active in regards to like exercise and stuff, but not as much as I used to be. But being consistently active from the jump has made it much easier for me to be a physically fit person as I get older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and like some people, like when I'm talking outside of this podcast, they're just, man, you're really physically fit. I'm just like, yep. They're like, how much do you work out? I'm like, not as much as you think. But it's just like a consistency level, and because I went hard in the paint in my younger days, I just have that muscle memory, and I'm just at an easier place. It's way easier to stay fit when you're fit versus if you're just starting off.
I'd like to just point out to all of our viewers, if you see Elliott out in public, we don't need to stroke his ego anymore.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell him he looks fit or he looks good or all these things. Just say hi. You know?
I disagree completely.
Yeah, of course you do.
I like the constant.
He loves it. He doesn't need it.
Yeah. Did I tell you about when somebody reached out, like somebody walked in the show in Edmonton when I was with Jay?
No.
So when I was in Edmonton with Jay for our quarterly meeting, we're walking down the street on a Saturday night. We're gonna go have some fun, and this guy with a stroller sees me. He's like, "Hey, man!" And I saw him scope me out from a distance, and I was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And he's like, "Have a nice evening." And I was like, "I will." And then we walk by him. He's like, "Question for you." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You from Fort Mac?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Fort Mac." He's like, "Yeah, I know you are. Mac City Morning Show. I love it." I was just like, "Hey, Mac City Morning Show. Thank you." And he's just like, "Keep doing what you're doing." So we just kept walking, and Jay's just like, "Dude, that was pretty cool. Like, you're not even Fort Mac, and people are recognizing you now."
Do you think that guy was from Fort Mac? Or?
I have to assume so.
Mm-hmm.
I have to assume so.
We have some Red Deer viewers now. I made some friends over the weekend, and
nice.
They said they're going to watch our show.
Nice.
They also are listening to my buddy Eli's music. Shout out Eli.
Shout out Eli. He's throwing out bangers.
Eli on all platforms. But
that's right.
Yeah, they're going to listen to his music, watch our shows. They're big supporters of me, so
nice.
Shout out them.
Just growing the...
yeah, I love it. It's the best.
That's right.
Woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tanner and his crew. I told you it was going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I know you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Nope.
Can't stop it.
Nope.
Hate it.
But yup. You're just like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want people to.
I don't want the attention from strangers on camera. And then the universe was like, okay, we'll give it to you off camera then.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Shoot.
But at least people don't just rant. Like me, I love it. I love when people come up and say, hey, I see what you're doing. That's awesome. Like, I love it. It's like a boost to my energy level. But
Yeah,
like,
energy.
yeah, ego. Like, you would hate that. So, like, you being off camera does work out quite nicely for you.
Yes, I agree. And like we have had a lot of people who have noticed you while with me
Yeah.
and not even bat an eye at
That's
me.
right.
And it's my favorite.
That's right. And then mine too. Like,
We're at 19, by the way.
yeah. I just edited a video. I totally forgot we filmed the whistle dog.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, 19.
Okay, cool.
I just realized we filmed the whistle dog. I was going through footage. I'm like, hey, I never made like a video of this, so I made it. And there's a few very prominent scenes where you're in it. I was just like, son of a gun. This would be so much better if I could just leave this, but like, cut out Tanner. It would be such a nice spoiler. Like, there's one scene where I go bag fries.
Yeah.
And then like I pull the camera out of the bag and like and then it's you for like a split second.
See, I told you so to watch how you were filming, and you're like, yeah, I got it, I know.
No, but it's so cool if that was in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's literally a second. Nobody would even know it's you.
You cut it out, though, right?
Oh, of course I cut it out.
Good.
Yeah, of course I cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like an NDA
Yeah.
for my face.
And then there was one where I was doing the intro. Hey, I'm so excited, and you right then, and you can hear your camera like, bro, I'm probably in shot right now. Film it again. I was like, okay, you're not, but okay. And I filmed it again, and then when I looked at that first take, super in the reflection of that window.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing with
right.
cameras. Hey, Elliott.
That's right.
Crazy.
So, anyways, keeping you outside of my weekly vlog is a little bit of a challenge, but hey,
Every good artist needs a challenge.
that's right. So
Mine's
that's what that
working
$1
with
million video
you.
for. Yeah,
That's my challenge.
yeah. Staying out of the shot.
No, working with you.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah,
It's work, bro.
it's work.
Yeah,
In the weirdest possible sense.
that's right. That's right. That's exactly it.
From the outside, it looks like I do nothing.
That's right.
Do more work than the average secretary, that's for sure. The average, not Pam, but the average.
Yeah, Pam's the CEO though, so
Yeah, honestly.
like job title. If we were handing out job titles at this company, like Pam's the CEO. We all know it.
What would be your title? I guess assistant to the CEO?
Yeah.
Because Jason would be the assistant CEO for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, you can't give me a legitimate title in regards to, like, I'm the idea guy.
Company jester?
Yeah, maybe. Meh, I don't know. It would be hard. Like, it'd be hard to figure out, like, what my job title actually would be.
Oh, that would be super easy.
Like, business development?
No, you would be
If we're, like, talking
client.
corporate
You would
job
be
titles.
a client liaison.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would be the bridge between the clients and the company. You'd just be the
Client liaison, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Mine would be the producer. I love producer jokes now whenever I see them on TV when they're
Right.
like, what's a producer do? And somebody goes, I don't know. And I'm like, same.
It works really well that I can just call myself, like, the founder of a company.
Yeah.
Like, that works.
The founder, hey?
The founder, yeah.
Just like the movie or like the actual founder?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not as cutthroat as the founder in that movie. One of my favorite movies.
No, that's a classic movie.
One of my favorite movies. And, like, I look at that guy, I'm like, yeah, man, kill it. Like, I don't look at him as the villain.
Yeah, I never thought he was a villain, honestly.
It wasn't until somebody, like, posed that to me, like, that guy's a jerk. I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Like, that guy's inspirational. And like, well, what he did to those guys, I'm just like, yeah, I guess. Okay, maybe. But, like, yeah, it wasn't until somebody, like, pointed that out to me that not everybody views that guy as the hero. Some people view him as a villain.
I feel like he wasn't really a villain until, we're at 23 by the way.
Yeah.
Until he put that McDonald's outside the original one to shut him
That's
down.
right. That was...
Up until then, he just took their idea and ran with it and kind of kicked him out of it.
That's right.
But when he put the one that he left them with out of business,
That's right.
That's when I was like,
that
yeah,
was a dick
okay.
move. Yeah. That made him kind of a jerk.
But other than that, like, he's just smart.
That's right.
You might want to wrap up, though.
Yeah, that camera's about to die.
Yeah, it's
All right.
flashing at me.
Well, anyways, everybody at home, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Noral Toyota. Thank you very much. We appreciate your ongoing support. And we're going to throw Carrie's video at the end of this. So big shout out for Patchouli Rose. It's a tongue twister, but I love that company, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And everybody else, hopefully you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Hi, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose Herbal Apothecary. I know our summer is coming quickly to an end. And during the summer, we always think of applying our sunscreen, but sunscreen is a product that we should be using every day of the year to protect our skin against harmful UVA and UVB rays, also against premature aging. I have a product called Dandelion Harvest, which is moisturizing, anti-inflammatory, and is great for anti-aging. You can use this every day of the year, and it's very moisturizing. If you want to check this product and any of my other products out, please go to patchoulirose.com.
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boss.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.